All right. Now, if you are subscribed to my main channel, the Haves and Have-Nots review, you probably saw that. I want to say maybe going on 2 weeks now. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, I posted. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the longest video I ever posted on my channel. How many times I want to quit my job before I finally did. And in that video, I went over just about every time, at least the main times, I wanted to quit my job at the call center before I did to swap to doing YouTube full time. But I was talking with some people after the video, some of my former coworkers. Some people have moved on to other jobs while other people are still there. And I began to think, and a couple of them I actually brought this up to. Um, Ironically enough, right before this video, I recorded a couple of, still dwelling on past crushes and stuff like that. Some people were like, "Hey man, life's going pretty well for you outside of Liberty. You finally, talking with someone anywhere close to a relationship?" And I'm like, "Nah." And I was really evaluating some certain things in life, and I never really thought about it until just now, but or at least a couple weeks ago. I think my old job really put a damper on any desire to do anything team oriented anytime soon. And yeah, it's August now, so in a couple of months, October, it will have been officially 2 years since I quit my job to do my solo thing, full time. But even before that, I've always been an introvert, somewhat of a perfectionist. Of course, growing up, going to school and whatnot in college, group projects weren't really my thing. Like I'm able to play the team player when necessary. There were a lot of group projects that went well, but then others that didn't go over so well. And I feel that, when you are in a bad relationship, whether it be with any other person in an actual relationship, whether it be a family related relationship, a friendship related relationship, or in my case, a job position, it really is something that can taint your view on particular things and other aspects of life. And I never really thought about it. Like, I think that being in that position where you really couldn't move up, there were always changes, nothing was constant except for the change, and things weren't in a, even though they had an open door policy, even if you expressed yourself, you were either, well, ignored or somewhat put on a watch list. Like, hey, we got a free thinker here, nah, we really can't deal with that. We got to get rid of him. So I feel like relationships, and I feel like, in a way, this is baggage. I actually think, like, dang, I know I got issues, but yeah, this is some real baggage here. And it's not that I'm completely opposed to the idea of a relationship, but just doing things my way for so long, I think that's going to affect things. Like, if I ever, let's say if this YouTube channel does leak, well, not this particular one, but major one, but let's say my social media, my social media presence, let's say if it gets me the attention of a job in some capacity where, I'm using these skills, or, by some miracle, an actual, female comes into my life and a relationship might start from there. I am quite stubborn, and it's just one of those things where I don't really like people telling me what to do. But then I have to realize, especially with a relationship aspect, it isn't about people telling you what to do. It's about working together with someone. Yeah, compromises will have to be made. I might have to change a few things in my lifestyle, but at the same time, it's just one of those things where, let's say for the job standpoint, if there's a job and they're telling me, and that's another thing I hated about my old job, micromanagement. I get it. If I'm doing something wrong, or maybe if there's something I could be doing better, or if you have any tips, I would gladly take that, as opposed to it has to be done this specific way. But then my attitude, and here's the ego, it'll be like, well, when I did it my way for going on 2 years, guess what? 16.8 million views, almost 90,000 subscribers, over 20,000, Facebook likes slash members between my Facebook groups and my Facebook page. So how are you going to tell me what to do? It's like, don't just say there's one way to do something. Allow me to be innovative. So yeah, when it comes to a relationship aspect of it, I think the biggest thing for me is time. And I get it. I'm not trying to rush anything, or, I feel like I'm going to strike gold on the first girl I get feelings for again, because ever since the one in March where the crush got friend zoned me, I was like, that was it, I'm done. So if by some miracle another girl comes up, I think it's just a matter of feeling like, is this something that's going to work? Because I don't want to overthink things too much despite being an overthinker, but it's just like that job just pushed me away from people even more than I usually am. It's just like I'm just used to being surrounded by people who just feel the need to change everything and in its own twisted way punish people by making those changes. So I don't know. So I guess you could say that if you are in a current job that you're having issues with, do you feel kind of the same way where um, whether it be management or projects, or because I know at the call center we had different teams and whatnot we were on. I just feel like those kind of toxic work environments can definitely seep into your personal life and really affect how you interact with other people. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll talk to you next time. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you like what you just saw, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, or if you have anything you would like to add to the video, make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you want to keep up with me on social media, go to the description box. All of my links for social media are right there. Also, if you feel like you would like to donate to the channel, make sure to click on the link to PayPal. Any amount helps. $1, $5, $20. As a full-time YouTuber, any support from my fans really does mean a lot to me. Finally, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you're kept up to date on any new content I post to the channel. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in the next video.